Good morning, students. Till yesterday or in the previous class, we started the concept as measurement of length, and the continuation part of that concept now I am taking. While measuring length, we are going to use some prefixes and some units we are going to use for the smaller measurement, and some units we are going to use for the measurement of large distance. And whatever it is, a small distance or a large distance, in order to measure that one, some units we are going to use. We can discuss about those. Before going to discuss the units which are going to use for the measurement of distance, some prefixes for convenience we are going to use. Which are those? You first see, the first one is that is 1 milli. 1 milli, in terms of scientific notation, we are going to write it as 10 to the power of minus 3. Milli means 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. And the second prefix, that one we are going to use it as 1 micron. 1 micron or 1 micrometer. Micrometer, like this. The prefix, the scientific notation for this one is minus 6 meter. That is prefix. And go to third one, that is 1 nano. For nano, that is 10 to the power of minus 9. And the fourth one, 1 angstrom. 1 angstrom. For this one is 10 to the power of minus 10. And take one more, that is fifth one, that is 1 pico. That is 1 pico means 10 to the power of minus 12. And next one is, these are important prefixes that what we are going to use in the measurement of distances. Milli means minus 3, micron means 10 to the power minus 6, nano means 10 to the power minus 9, angstrom means 10 to the power of minus 10, pico means 10 to the power of minus 12. And this is over, just you remember this one. And some units we are going to use. Some units for small measurement. For small measurements, we are going to use some units. For small measurement, we are going to use some units. Which are those? The first one is, that is milli. The milli is nothing but, that is the milli, that is or Fermi. Milli, that is the first one. 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. For small measurement of the distance, we are going to use this one. And second one, 1 micrometer. 1 micrometer or micron. This is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. And go to third one, 1 nanometer. 1 nanometer in the sense that is 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. For small measurements we are going to use. And next one is 1 angstrom. 1 angstrom is nothing but, as you know very well, 10 to the power of minus 12 meter. And next one is 1 picometer. 1 picometer is nothing but, that is 10 to the power of minus 12 meter. And next one is 1 Fermi. 1 Fermi. 1 Fermi, or sometimes we are going to call it as 1 femtometer. 1 Fermi, it is the name of the scientist. We are going to use this unit in the measurement of very short distance, very smallest distance, that too in, that is quantum physics or atomic physics. While measuring the radius of electron, while measuring the radius of proton, a neutron or an atom, getting for a microscopic particles, that what we are going to use, that is a 1 Fermi. And another name of this one is 1 femtometer. 1 femtometer. 1 femtometer is equal to, that is 10 to the power of minus 15 meter. And these are all the units that what we are going to use for the measurement of very small distances. Getting milli, -3, micro, -6, nano, -9, -10 is a meter, -12 is a pico, and -15 this is femtometer. These are all the units that what we are going to use for the measurement of very smallest length or distances. Like this, some units are there. Some units are there for large distance measurement. For large distance measurement we are going to use. For large distance measurement we are going to use. What are those? And those are nothing but, as you know very well, here milli, micron, -9, -10, -12, like this. You can use the prefixes in terms of the scientific notation. You can use in terms of positive also. How come that is? If it is +3, we are using it as kilo. If it is a +3, for example, this is 5th and 6th one. If it is kilo, 1 kilo. If it is 1 kilo, we are using it as a +3. +3. -3 means milli. Kilo means +3. This is a prefix, kilo. And next you can take, that is a 7th one. 7th one. And if it is 1 giga. 1 giga. 1 giga means, let us take, this is here 1 femtometer. After that you can take, this is -6, and this is 6, number 6. 1 kilo. Kilo means this prefix for 10 to the power +6 +3. 7 means 1 mega. 1 mega means this is 10 to the power +6. And 1 giga. 1 giga means that is 10 to the power of +9. -9 means nano, but giga means plus. And the 9th one, that is 1 that is a tera means 10 to the power -12. And sorry, pico means 10 to the power -12. 1 tera means that is 10 to the power of +12. These are the prefixes in terms of scientific notation as a -3, in terms of scientific notation as a power as a plus. These are all prefixes, and these are the units that what we are going to use for largest measurement. And next here, for large distance measurement, for large distance or length measurement, large distance measurement, which are the units that what you are going to use? The first one is, the first one is very important, that is light year or 1 angstrom, 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit. And the second one, that is 1 light year. 1 light year. And the third one is, that is 1 parsec. These are all the units that what we are going to use for the measurement of very large distance. For example, what is the radius of, that is earth orbit? What is the distance between sun and earth? Means that is earth orbit. That can be measured by using astronomical unit. And what is the light, what is the distance traveled by the light in 1 year of time with the speed of 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second? This is a light year. And 1 parsec is nothing but, that is also unit of distance, having 3.26 light year. These are all the units that what we are going to use for the measurement of very large distance, and these are all the units that what you are going to use for the very smallest distance. For small measurement distance, these are the units, practical units. For largest distance measurements, these are all the units. And now you know very well, this is just on the basis of prefixes, but these are the units we are going to use for the measurement of very large distance. And what is 1 AU, means astronomical unit? What is 1 light year? What is 1 parsec? Now we will study, and that is very important for us for examination, as well as that is need to know about these. 1 AU means 1 light year means 1 parsec. What is one astronomical unit? One astronomical unit, or shortly we are going to call it as 1 AU. Astronomical unit, or shortly we are going to call it as 1 AU. What is 1 AU? It is the average distance between. It is the average distance between. It is the average distance between Sun and Earth. Average distance between Sun and Earth. Sun and Earth called 1 astronomical unit. Called 1 astronomical unit. Astronomical unit, shortly indicated as 1 AU. 1 AU is equal to how much? 1 AU is equal to, there has been a value 1.496 into 10 to the power of, that is 10 to the power of 11 meter, or in terms of kilometer, 1 AU is equal to 1.496 into 10 to the power of, meter can be converted into kilometer, then 3 zeros are removing, then 8 kilometer. Both you can use. This is in terms of meter, this is in terms of kilometer. 1 AU means it is the average distance between Sun and Earth. Means that distance we are going to call it as 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit is the distance which is indicating a distance, average distance between Sun and Earth. How come that is? Let us take, this is a position of the Sun, this is position of the Sun, this is position of the Earth. If the Sun or if the Earth is present at this point, the radius, the distance between those two is r1. Or in case if the Earth is locating at this point while it is continuously moving, then this is the distance between Sun and Earth, r2. Or if while it is coming to this point, if it is the position of Earth, then this is the distance between Sun and Earth, r3. Or if it is Earth is at this point, then this is the distance between Sun and Earth, that is r4. The continuously Earth is revolving around the Sun in elliptical path or pattern. Whenever the Earth is at this point, this is the distance r1. Whenever the Earth is at this point, this is the distance between those two, that is r2. Whenever the Earth is present at this point, this is r3 as a distance. And if the Earth you taken at this point, and the r4 is the distance. But what about the distance between? And sometimes r1, r2, r3, r4. Then what about the distance between the Sun and Earth? That's why we need to calculate average value. Therefore, the distance between Sun and Earth, that is small r, is equal to r1 plus r2 plus r3 plus r4. How many readings? 4, means divided by 4. Then r is equal to r1, r2, r3, r4. Or if you take one more position, r1 plus r2 plus r3 plus r4 plus r5 divided by 5. If you take 6 positions, r1 plus r2 plus r3 plus r4 plus r5 plus r6 divided by 6. Then whatever you are getting this value is you are getting 4.96 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. R is nothing but average distance. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಅರ್ತ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ r1 ಆಗ್ತದ, ಅರ್ತ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ r2 ಆಗ್ತದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವ, ಸನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಅರ್ತ್ ನಡಕಿರುವಂಥ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಎವರೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವ. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ರೇಡಿಯಸನ್ನು ತಗೋತೀರಿ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you are getting the average value. That average value is indicating it is the distance between a average distance, not a distance, average distance between Sun and Earth. That distance we are going to call it as 1 astronomical unit. Sun ಮತ್ತು ಅರ್ಥದ ನಡುಕಿರುವಂಥ ಎವರೇಜ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರ 1 astronomical unit. And how much it is the average distance in between Sun and Earth? That is, after calculating, we are getting that magnitude of the distance is equal to 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter, or in terms of kilometer, 1.496 into 10 to the power of 8 kilometer. What is astronomical unit? The astronomical unit is the distance, average distance between Sun and Earth. How much it is? The average distance between Sun and Earth, how much it is? That is 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. And this is for large measurement we are going to use. And go to next. What do you mean by light year? light year. 1 light year is equal to, I will tell you the value. What is 1 light year? This is also unit of the distance. This is also unit of the distance. What is light year? It is the distance traveled by the light. It is the distance traveled by the light. It is the distance traveled by the light in 1 year of time. By the light in 1 year of time. 1 year of time with the speed of 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second is called as 1 light year. What do you mean by 1 light year? It is the unit of distance. What it is indicating? As you know very well, in a vacuum, what is the speed of the light? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ ಲೈಟ್ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮೀಟರ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು ಮೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗದ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್, ಲೈಟ್ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ 3 lakhs ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್. ಮೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ, ಬಟ್ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗೆ 3 lakhs ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್. ಲೈಟ್ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ 3 lakhs ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ. ಹಂಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾ? ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬೇಕಾ? 3 lakhs ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾ? ಹಂಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾ? ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ 1 year ದಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್. ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರ? 1 light year. And don't confuse here. What do you mean by 1 light year? 1 light year is the unit of distance. ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇದು. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ನ್ಯಾಗ ಲೈಟ್ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಮೂವ್ ಆದಾಗ, 1 year ಮೂವ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ 1 light year. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್ ಇಯರ್? It is the light year is the unit of distance. What it is indicating? It is the distance traveled by the light in 1 year of time with the speed of 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Therefore, 1 light year is equal to 1 light year is equal to, that is 9.46 into 10 to the power 15 meter. Or in terms of kilometer, 9.46 into 10 to the power of 12 kilometer. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ನ್ಯಾಗ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ 1 year ಲೈಟ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ? ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ 1 light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. But if you convert in terms of kilometer, 9.46 into 10 to the power of 12 meter. Are you getting the meaning what I am saying here? 1 light year is nothing but it is the distance. How much? This much. 1 light year is equal to this much distance. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ನ್ಯಾಗ ಲೈಟ್ 1 ವರ್ಷದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ 1 light year ಅಂತಾರ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ? 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter, or in terms of kilometer as 10 to the power of 12 kilometer. And this is unit of distance. And one more is there. What is mean by 1 parsec? What is mean by 1 parsec? It is also distance. It is the distance. It is the unit of distance. It is the unit of distance. Unit of distance in which what is happening? In which average earth radius subtends angle of 1 arc second. 1 arc second is called as 1 parsec. 1 parsec. 1 parsec is also indicating a distance. Imagine the somewhat it is bit definition. Let us take, it is a position of, let us take here, this is a position of sun, this is a position of sun, and this is a position of earth, and this is a position of earth, and this is a position of sun. And here I am taking one reference point here, reference point, this is radius of earth, average radius of that is not the radius of earth, this is the average distance between sun and earth. I am taking it as r. And here one reference point I am taking from the earth, I am taking one line here, from the sun I am taking one line, and this is I am taking it as a capital D, and I am taking it as, this is a reference point, a reference point, this is a reference point, this is the position of the sun, this is the position of the earth. In between these two distance is a small r, and the d is the distance between, that is sun and this object. And let us take, this is a theta, I am taking it as a theta. This distance we are going to call it as 1 parsec. 1 parsec means ಸನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಡುವೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ 1 parsec. 1 parsec when if theta is equal to 1 arc second. If theta is equal to that is 1 arc second, then you are going to take that distance is nothing but that is 1 arc second. And here what do you mean by 1 arc second? That also very important for you. And let us take 1 arc second is equal to, that is 1 arc of second, 1,00278 degree. 1 arc second is equal to theta, therefore theta is equal to 0.00278 degree. And here this one, let us take theta is equal to 1 arc second. 1 arc second means theta. This should be is equal to 0.00278 degree. If the angle between these two lines theta means this theta is equal to 0.00278 degree, ಇಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು 1 arc second ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. How much 1 arc second? 1 arc second is nothing but this much of degree. This much of angle is called as 1 arc second. The distance between sun and this point, the distance between earth and this point, this is the line indicating the distance between sun and point, the line indicating distance between earth and this point. ಈ ಎರಡೂ ಲೈನದ ನಡುಕ ಈ ಥೀಟಾ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0.00278 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ? 1 arc second ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಈ ಆಂಗಲ್ 1 arc second ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ 1 parsec. 1 parsec is the distance between sun and a reference point when this angle is equal to 1 arc second. 1 arc second means how much degree? 0.00278 degree. Therefore 1 parsec is equal to that distance. This is 1 parsec, this is a parsec. 1 parsec is equal to that is 3.08 into 10 to the power plus 16 meter, or 1 parsec is equal to 3.26 light year. This is actually the value. ಥೀಟಾ ಎರಡೂ ಲೈನದ ನಡುಕ ಅರ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಸನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಎರಡೂ ಲೈನದ ನಡಕ ಟೀಟಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬೇಕು, 1 arc second ಇರಬೇಕು. 1 arc second ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, 0.000278 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ 1 arc second. If this angle is exactly 1 arc second, then this distance between sun and that reference point, this distance we are going to call it as 1 parsec. This is 1 parsec when theta is equal to exactly this much. 1 parsec is equal to numerically 3.08 into 10 to the power of plus 16 meter, or in terms of light year 3.26 light year. And this is all regarding the units of prefixes, smallest measurement units, largest measurement units, and what do you mean by astronomical unit, what do you mean by light year, what do you mean by parsec, everything we have studied. And you please remember for examination astronomical unit, light year and the parsec's definitions and their values. That is very important. Okay, thank you. Okay, the parsec, 1 parsec is nothing but that is the average distance between sun and that reference point when that theta value is equal to 1 arc second. 1 arc second is equal to how many degrees? 0.000278 degrees is equal to 1 arc second. If theta is equal to 1 arc second, then the distance between that sun and a reference point, that is we are going to call it as 1 parsec. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 1 parsec is equal to 3.08 into 10 to the power 16 meter, but in terms of light year that is 3.26 light year. Thank you.